Hey guys, it's Red Bright, and welcome back to another episode of the Minecraft 1.13 Let's Play. And we actually got a new world, and this is kind of just because I was kind of bored of my old world, and I wanted something new. So that's what I kind of did. I kind of made the game mode a little bit more challenging. So we actually have no natural regeneration, and it is locked at hard right here. And another thing to keep in mind is that we have mob heads in this, so that means that you can really get a little bit more out of the creativity aspect, because there's like when you kill something, it has a chance of giving you a head of that specific creature. So let's just kill this horse right here. And if I just kill it with this axe, there's a small chance, I think it's a little bit higher than you'd think, of actually getting a head. But it's a different chance for each type of animal. So like bunnies would have a higher chance because they're harder to kill and kind of rarer than something like a zombie. And as you can see, we got a gold rabbit head. And we can also go and kind of raid this little place, but we definitely do not want to lose any hearts of anything, because if we lose any health, then we're not going to be able to regenerate it naturally. So unless we keep it careful, then you can't really do anything too crazy. Let's see. We have iron leggings and 2 diamonds now. I feel like that's a pretty good start, right? And then if I open up here, I can raid this village, because the things that I really need are, I need a bed, I need some wood, I need a crafting table, and then after that I can just get like stone tools and stuff. But let's see, I can also kind of recraft all of the, or not recraft, but like plant and unplant all of this crap. So let's see. You can just, I don't want to like ruin this whole village, because that'd be pretty rude, right? Pretty rude in my opinion. And I can just replant all these seeds. By the way, I'm using a shader pack. I think it's the Stadillis shader thing. I think it looks a lot better than a lot of other things, so that's why I'm using it. And then let's just get a little bit more books, because it'd definitely be useful if we just was able to make an enchantment table early on, because enchanting is a pretty important part of this world. Or not this world, but like this game. And then can we open that? No, we can't. So I feel like the next thing that we can actually do is kind of just go back to near the spawn and kind of get ready by getting some stone. So I'm gonna do that. Okay, so this is kind of a little bit of a base. Okay, so this is kind of our base of operations. So I actually got an iron pickaxe. I didn't even notice the iron pickaxe, but I got it from the blacksmith chest. So that's kind of what we need to do. And this seed is actually really special, because I found it online, and it is actually a world with every single really biome right next to spawn, within 2,000 blocks. So that'll be really cool. And it has a what's this called? It has a woodland mansion about 1,000 blocks away, which is actually really, really cool in my opinion. So let's just make, maybe, I don't know, I think an iron chest plate would be cool, and then we can actually go to bed too. But this is kind of just a little bit of a start to our world, if you know what I mean. It doesn't have to be super hard to do. It's just something that you have to do. And I feel like after a while we'll be able to kind of get better. But I feel like this is doing really good. So, let's see. Maybe, I think that we'll have our first house around this area. And then, if we look in this direction, this is a mesa right here. And then there's desert biome and a forest. This forest isn't too big, but I guess we'll have to use it to get our wood for our base. And we also have a savanna biome, so maybe we can use the savanna too. And I also got a little bit of stuff, just our valuables in this chest. I don't think we're going to spend our diamonds right away. We might have to, like, sacrifice a diamond to the diamond gods or something. I don't really know. And this is kind of just our starter base. I guess it isn't really defendable or anything. It's just something that we have to do. So I feel like I kind of want to go mining just a little bit more, just to get the bare necessities. Maybe I feel like I don't really need anything other than maybe an iron sword and maybe leather armor for the rest of my armor, because really you don't need too much of stuff like that. So I think I'm going to get just enough iron to make a iron sword, or maybe like an iron axe or something. And that's pretty much it. I actually need, I'd say, I kind of want to use swords this playthrough. We're definitely going to be able to use a trident and stuff, but swords are kind of fun. Last time, which was last episode, I actually defeated the Ender Dragon with a iron axe. So I feel like episode 16 will be a good time to do something new, different. Even if that means kind of basic Minecraft. Because I am trying to do a little bit more of a playthrough that's kind of classic Minecraft. It doesn't have to be super like crazy. It's just like playing Minecraft the way I used to play Minecraft, which is kind of just make cool houses and kind of relax. I'm thinking maybe after episode 30, maybe episode 30 would be a good time to think about doing the dragon fight, but that does not necessarily have to be anytime soon. And obviously we don't really need to do the dragon fight with actual stuff. We could just use iron armor, because honestly, iron is really underrated. I'd say a lot of people don't use iron armor for some reason, or they do, but like not for a very long time. But really, you don't need too much of like a different stuff for really anything. You could just use like a shield and some iron armor and stuff, and you could probably defeat pretty much every single boss in Minecraft. And now that I think about it, that's kind of disappointing. Maybe it's just me, but the progression in this game is kind of botched when it comes to stuff like that, because it is really easy to do most of the game. Okay, so actually I got some leather and stuff, so I can actually make some, I believe, boots and a helmet, or a hat, I guess. Or I guess I don't have anything else to make, really. So we can make our boots. I think we could dye them a certain, maybe light gray. Light gray is a pretty color, right? I believe it'll look good. Yeah, that looks pretty cool. I actually really like that. And then after that, we can actually make a little bit of a base of operations, which we're probably not going to be finishing right now, but it's good just to start off. Maybe we could find a spruce forest, because those are pretty useful when it comes to making stuff. And also, I actually really like spruce forests, so let's do that. Okay, so I feel like the first thing that we can actually do is make a little bit of a place where we can actually figure out what to do. So we're gonna be making a little bit of a tiny base. It's not gonna be too big. It's only gonna be about it's not gonna be big, but it is gonna be presentable, at least presentable. So we're gonna get rid of a little bit of this and kind of make a base for our base. You know what I mean? A base of operations, I guess. An operation make a base of operations. That's what I should call this episode, man. Yeah, we're just kind of needing to make the layout of our base. You're not gonna be finishing the whole thing today because we've already spent a long time just mumbling on and stuff about like weird stuff. Not super weird stuff, but just like a bunch of random stuff. So I think that'd be useful to actually like get something done. So I'm actually gonna be using dirt, maybe dirt, I believe, kind of just to lay out where I want this building to go. So I feel like it'd be cool if we had like a little bit of a facade, I guess. Like maybe let's take out our cobblestone, and I feel like maybe we could have like a little bit of like our base structure to go like this, and then we could have like a really big window up here. And the reason why I think this would be cool is because I've actually seen like a lot of those like cool house movies, and in those movies they kind of sometimes have a little bit of like a big window thing, and then this window thing kind of has a little bit of a like a dining room or something like that over there. But I think that it'd be cool to make our storage system here. So let's just dig out all of this. Okay, so we're back, and I actually did a little bit of planning, and I feel like this just makes the building a little bit easier to do. So now I feel like the next thing that we could do is actually add a little bit of like maybe like a structure thing up here, and it would go up like this and then like that maybe. I think that's like what it would look like, and it'd be 3. We definitely don't want it to look like misplaced, and we definitely don't want there to be any real it can't be, I can't think right now. It can't be asymmetrical. We have to like actually plan this place out. And so I feel like that's all I really have time for today. Because like obviously we have to edit everything, and then it also has to be less than 20 minutes because 20 minutes is way too long for a Let's Play, in my opinion. That's kind of just me. Some people actually do like 40-minute long Let's Plays, but I think that's kind of dumb. They should edit everything down, unless they're like have a story, but then it's more of a podcast or something than a Let's Play. You know what I mean? Anyways, I'll see you guys later, and goodbye.